are dealing with an energy crisis all over the world, and it's very important that we are mindful. You see, my cup is damaged. I think it happened when I washed it because I put in the wash machine when I have to wash with other clothing, and you actually shouldn't do that. We start washing it by hand. It's not a good idea to do that. The point is, I'm gonna start fixing it myself because I love sewing things. And so when I was younger, I used to take sewing classes because I really enjoyed it. It was really therapeutical. You know, getting away from my house because my house was a war zone, let's put it that way. So any activity that I was able to sign up for in school or after school, you name it, if I had the time, curiosity and the passion, I would take up to stay away from my house basically. So sewing was one of the things that I did do. It's quite dark, you cannot see it. And people get really surprised when they say, oh, how do you know how to sew? You know, usually guys don't do that, right? But I was probably one of the only guys in the class. It is true, guys don't really do that actually. But you know what, I did not care. I went anyway because I really enjoyed it, the process of sewing. And so you see, even when you're trying to do this kind of thing, you have to pay a lot of attention, you know, and then it doesn't really get in. Then you have to try it again. Let's put some water on. And this is the thing, it's therapeutical because you have to keep trying, improving the line, the thread, and try it again. And then eventually you get through it, and then you can start sewing. And this is the thing, I learned so much when I went to sewing classes, having patience and being calm and quiet. I was not, you know, the best child in the neighborhood, so that was definitely a good thing for me to do. And I don't regret because now I can sew anything, I can fix anything, bags, t-shirt, caps, I mean hats, whatever. And also I did get a job in a company which I helped the designer. So I did create a lot of things. So, you know, actually it was really fun because I was managing people and checking things out because I had some experience and some knowledge. The process was quite straightforward. I was not lost in a working environment. And yeah, it's important for children to do different type of activity. Don't really focus in one single activity. This is the thing that I see in Germany. People just do one thing in life. They are just doing, you know, IT, or they're just doing video games. No, play video games, play football, but also learn how to sew and do different activities that will complement your life, your skills. It will make you a more overall human being, and it will make you more interesting because then, you know, I can talk about sewing, I can talk about IT, I can talk about yoga, I can talk about entrepreneurship, I can talk about a lot of different topics, and that makes me really interesting. Even though at the moment I'm just keeping to myself because I have too much to do. But yeah, when I have to go out and talk to people, I don't need to prepare myself, right? I just get out and I have knowledge, I have information just because of that. Because when I was younger, I did a lot of different activities that prepared me for any kind of situation. So just remember that. Children how to do different activities, don't only do one thing, because I don't think it's a good thing. And there you go. This is the final results. You can't even tell this been done, it's been fixed, right? So autumn is the perfect season for upcycling. Let's go.